There are many circumstances in Pokemon that can be defined as annoying, such as figuring out how to evolve certain Pokemon without a guide or trying to catch a legendary Pokemon in a Pokeball. Regardless, this is what makes Pokemon, Pokemon. So today, I'm going to be going over your most annoying things that can happen in Pokemon. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe, as my name is JaCubAsAlways and we upload daily Pokemon content. Our first entry is from Pyra, who says, PLE, Pokemon Legends Arceus, Slope Physics. Enough said. That's all she said. Now, I want to preface this right now by saying I have played all of an hour of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I started it. The game looked good. I think aesthetically it looks good. I think the fact that you can kind of travel and explore whatever you want and wherever you want is a cool concept, but the game wasn't for me. But I have seen many TikToks, videos, YouTube shorts, people complaining online about the slope physics, and I can understand why that is annoying. I can't personally relate because I've not been stuck there really, because I've only played an hour of the game. Sorry, that's a hot take, and this is not the hot take video, but not a big fan of PLE or PLA. Ember, aka in my Discord, her name is Mommy. It says, also, why don't we hate our rivals anymore? Why are they so nice? And then she also talked about the PLA physics and everything. But anyway, the rival thing. Like, the rivals should be mean. Why are all of them, like she said, nice? Like, I miss the days of Silver and Blue/Gary just kicking your butt. Not Brendan from Gen 3 or Radical Red. Brendan in Radical Red was just mean and awful. He tries to help you, and just the worst person ever in Radical Red Double Battle in Silphco.
Brendan, don't be a freaking idiot. Oh no, Brendan! Why would you go for Focus Blast?
I don't like Brendan, but yeah, our rivals should just be more cruel. Tom says 3 things. Non-optional experience share, raid mechanics allowing the boss to hit 5x before you can even attack once, and the evil team grunts being horribly underleveled and barely even a threat to Route 1 trainer, let alone the main character. So I'm thinking he's talking about the last few generations, like Team Skull and Team Yell, and was it Team Star? Yeah, those, and they don't do anything. I do understand for a lot of the game, especially Johto. Oh my gosh, were the grunts weak in Johto. Oh my gosh. So the non-optional experience share, like, why did they take that? Was that a Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl? No, that was Gen 8. They turned it automatically on. And then they made it worse in Gen 9, I believe, so you can't even have set mode on, so that sucks too. Yeah, so it should be optional, I agree. And then raid mechanics allowing the boss at like 5x, yeah, that's ridiculous. Why would they do that? Like, I don't do a lot of Terra raids or anything. I can't fully relate, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, honestly, I'd have to agree with all of them and stuff. And then Ellie, who might be editing this, I don't know which one of the editors are editing this. Pokemon losing moves from their movesets. Yes. Why do they lose moves? Like, I understand if the move is not in the game anymore. Like, they had taken out Scald for a second, and then they didn't have Scald, but then they added Scald back. But then they didn't give Scald back to all the water types. Carefully, quote unquote, shows what water types get Scald back. And then they gave it to like Goodra or something too, which didn't even have Scald. And Scald was spammable, so I get Scald, but that's just the first move that came to mind. But like, I'm sure she's talking about level up movesets. I can't think of one off the top of my head where Pokemon lost moves. Probably Knockoff. Knockoff is not as common anymore. If the move's not out of the game, why do you change it? Especially if it was like a good move. Like if it makes the Pokemon better, why remove the move from the Pokemon? Demigod Schmarta says the first open world Pokemon game not having level scaling. Open world, my ass. For the record, I really like Scarlet and Violet. Just this pisses him off. Yeah, I agree. Like, you should have had level scaling. I cannot, for my life, understand why they would not have had level scaling in this game. I don't think it would have been that difficult to implement. Like, there's no way. This is absolutely no way. Exclamation by, aka Danny, says TM compatible. Compatibility. I never understood if it has the same typing why Pokemon can't learn TM as its typing. It used to really piss him off. And I was just talking to him about this. And the first thing that came to mind, Tapu Bulu. Why did they not give it Play Rough? Why did they not give it Grassy Glide? I know it's a TR, not a TM, but it's the same concept. It just infuriates me. I know there's tons and tons of examples, but that's the primary one that literally came to my head first. Ember put another one, and I just want to cover this too. She's like, why is there still no dragon bug type? Flygon, it could have been you. Flygon could have been a dragon bug type. Or they could have just given it a mega form that was dragon bug. Weird concept. Weird concept, I know, GameFreak. Or Yanmega too. Yanmega could have been another one. Disbelief says, an annoying thing is that when you get crit, when you needed to survive a hit. Especially in Nuzlocke. But then again, Nuzlocke, especially Fire Kaizo, which I've been playing, it's a difficult game. It's a very difficult game and you get crit all the time and it is miserable and it is fun and it is miserable. Did I say miserable? Did I mention miserable? Yeah, I can wholeheartedly agree to that, Samuel. It's so frustrating and annoying when you get crit when you didn't want to and you needed to. I always play around the critical hit, as Flygon HG always says. Garrett Legendstone, aka Garrett Shoestone in the Discord says, I'm not entirely sure what the most annoying thing about Pokemon is. I would say when you worked hard to get a shiny hunt for a certain Pokemon and ended up failing it. That would be a pain to shiny hunt for the same Pokemon again. Well, unless you save the game. I would also say that there are raid bosses land crits at the worst time, which can cause us to lose the raid battle when we're so close. That would be soul crushing. I would say for the shiny, it would be more soul crushing than the Terra raid. The Terra raid, you can just try again over and over again. I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere. Whereas if there's a shiny, especially not this gen or the last couple gens, but when you're say Gen 6 and before, especially if you're doing full odds in like Gen 5 and before, and you accidentally kill, but you always need to be prepared. If you know you're shiny hunting, bring him on that has False Swipe. Bring him on that has like Hypnosis or Thunder Wave or something. Because most Pokemon can either be put to sleep or paralyzed. Be prepared is what I say to that. Yes, it is very frustrating and very annoying when you're dealing with all of that stuff, but as a Boy Scouts motto always says is, be prepared. Rashad says the most annoying things in Pokemon, he's got 3 of them. Version exclusive, although it's 10 out of 10 marketing, which it is. They had a challenging and hard mode for Black and White 2 and never brought it back. Yes, I agree. Why did GameFreak not bring back challenge mode and hard mode? I would have loved that. The Unova games, the Black and White 2 and Gen 5, they're my favorites because they have options. Especially Black and White 2 for challenge mode and stuff. That was so cool back in its day. I don't think it would have been that hard to implement. And Rashad's last one was, they add gimmicks and then they take them away. Imagine Mega Z-moves, Terra and type in battle. I like how he left off Dynamax. He's a man of culture. I hate Dynamax. Dynamax should never return. Dynamax is literally the worst gimmick. I would have loved if they'd have Z-moves, Megas, and Terra. It'd be very complicated and there'd be a lot to keep track of. Like, at least Megas. Like, at least keep Megas. That is all I will say. But anyways, those are the most annoying things in Pokemon according to you guys, my YouTube community. If we ever do another one of these in the future, leave a comment on this video or join the Discord. It's always in the description. And it's free to join, and it's a fun time. And we'll be doing game nights here and there. And my cat is scratching at the wall. But anyway, with that being said, make sure you like, make sure to subscribe. We upload daily Pokemon content. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day, and I love you all. Bye-bye.